What's going on, everybody? It's Sergio, and welcome back to the Game Room. We are live, and as I've said before, we are going to do this right. We are going to play first day, for me specifically, playing the actual game, and not the demo this time, of Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if any of my concerns from the demo have been addressed. The comment section is indeed live and active, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to drop a line, please feel free to do so. I will be responding to all. Unless, you don't want to respond to me, then in that case, I understand your feelings. Mine won't be hurt. Nobody likes me. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to just slide over and grab the controller real quick. There we go. By the way, this opening is still not my favorite Empires opening. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. Full disclosure, while I have not actually gotten into the gameplay of this, I have gone and done one thing. All the created characters that I made during the demo, I have gone and slightly updated since we had more access to things now, and fighting styles. So each one of these characters have what I assume at the moment will be their permanent style of fighting for the duration, at least I hope. The looks might change later on depending on what we unlock, if we unlock anything. We'll see how that all goes as well. Don't forget, if you guys are liking the content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe with everybody you know. Do drop lines in the comments at all times to let us know if there's anything you would like to see us play, or give some feedback, man. Feedback is important. So, as I said, I haven't really gone through any of this yet. I'm just kind of curious. I'm going to poke around real quick. I'm not going to go heavy into anything. I'm just going to poke around, see what we got going here. And then I'm going to get started. And we will probably start off assuming that they have, so characters, movies, events. Yep, all the usual stuff. Original timeline. Neat. We'll come back and see what that's about later. I'm assuming, though, that has to do with the original actual battles and based around the actual stuff here. So, Yellow Turbans, of course, Dongzhuo, Warlord Rivalry, Guandu, Chibi, Three Kingdoms, Northern Campaign, which is and the Gathering of Heroes. So, our usual stuff. Wait, Tong Gate? That says add-on. Oh, right. I forgot. I bought I went and I spent all my money and got the $100 version of the game, the digital deluxe version. So, yeah, I forgot about that. So, okay. So, let's see what we got here. So, we got Tong Gate. That's interesting enough. Oh, the Fall of Shu. Really? Popularity contest? I don't want to know. Okay, so those are the only ones that we have right now. But these are the two that interest me the most. Like, these are battles that usually get skipped over in all Empires games. So Tong Gate being a thing is a setup that's actually pretty ballsy. The Fall of Shu. Yeah, no, I kind of want to see this. That's going to be fun. But as I said, we are going to start with the OG. We're going to start with the Yellow Turbans. Not sure if I want to. Deaths are going to stay on. We'll keep it normal for now since the first go in. We'll see what things feel like, and then maybe on the next playthrough that we do, we'll up the ante a little bit. But for now, let's keep it simple. I haven't done any created characters of generic officers yet, so I'll skip over all this, and we'll just go to the next thing and pick a character. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do my usual bit here. So. Where is No Kingdom? Oh, that's cool. That's a new section. So all the free officers essentially fall under this. Okay, that's cool. And we're going to actually do something that I do quite a lot for Yellow Turban Rebellion. We're going to start off with my boy Rinsu Jinkai. Before you ask, yes, my created characters all have a story. Yes, they're all tied together. No, they don't all live. A lot of them die by Dong Zhuo's timeline. So they all get wrecked at Hulao Gate. So the role of Unification slash Vagrant Forces 1. An unaffiliated Vagrant Force members are officers who are sworn to no kingdom. They can move freely between territories but do not receive a consistent salary and have a weak position overall. They may choose to find a kingdom to serve or gain a territory through invasion. Invite or recruit unaffiliated officers during a stroll to turn them into comrades. Interact to raise companionship with officers and your chances of turning them into allies. Raise your Vagrant Forces Army strength by recruiting new members, giving you an advantage in invasion battles. Gathering allies as you move across the land is a privilege reserved for unaffiliated and Vagrant Forces. Use the fundraising or procurations policies, political commands to gain resources needed by your army. That's a cool, neat feature. You know what would be cooler with that feature is if they'd have kept you being able to actually, I don't know, create your own force units. That would have been lovely. And maybe even the horse mechanic, although that one was half and half with me, but it was still a nice thing to have. But creating your own forces and actually being able to make your own troop units, yeah, they should have definitely kept that, especially now with the new system that's involved in all this. But, what are you going to do? So, and while this is going, I'm going to actually just share this link real quick on Facebook. Alright, cool beans. Oh man, they actually did this whole cutscene at the beginning of Empire's mode. That is interesting. I will say that. I've never seen them do that in Empires before. At least not at the start. Like usually you have to get the three of them together, and then there's like something you have to do to make that cutscene happen in the middle of the game. But that's actually kind of cool. Like, okay, they can get points for that. I will give them points for that. That's different. That is totally different from what I'm used to. Hmm. Oh, snaps, it's my ting. And, oh, we don't get the cool version that used to be in the Empire's games. Hey, Hansui. Not bad, not bad. There's our boy. Did he just give me the stink eye? Welp. I don't know about licking our boots, but he will be eating our dust in some form or another at some point. He will get what he has coming to him, yes. Okay, so let's see where we are first of all. Okay. Interesting placement. Okay, hold on. Let's get a handle for this. So, domestic affairs, human affairs. So that's where I'm gonna do my move command. That's good to know. Diplomacy, military affairs, battle, stroll. Oh man, look at that lovely. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at that lovely, lovely listing. Let's see. And I love that they actually show the characters' faces now. Now you don't have to guess if like you made a character with maybe something close to like, or actually like a character of one of the actual generics and maybe both of them in the game at the same time. Now you'll be able to see which one it is. That's beautiful. I love that. That small little thing is a huge fix to me. See? I might have been heavy on this thing when I played the demo, but again, it's all out love. But like seeing stuff like that, it sounds ridiculous that I get happy about something like this, but believe me, it is something to be happy for. Trust me on this one. Buy and rest. Okay. So info, so player info, ally info, territory info, force info, and system. So that's where I'm doing my saves. And let's check the territories. So right now we're in Ma Ting's. There's Dongzhuo's, Shangwen, and Heejin. Huh. That's... I think that's the first time I've ever seen the Han territory split up like that. Like, usually these two are counted as one whole thing, but they're saying it's two different lords. That's interesting. Hold on, let's do this. Yunnan here and Minghuo here, which makes sense because they would have been warring factions at the time down here, but they seem to still share a force color too, though. That's interesting. Biao and Huangzhou. So, my guess is... Okay, this says counselor, or, yeah, chancellor. So, this is... Okay, I think I get it now. So, the one sitting in the Lord spot just might be the person in charge of that area, but is not necessarily the overarching person who runs everything. Okay. I think I'm starting to get the idea of this. Yeah, because there's Bokai there, and then Gao Shin here. Man Yuang Yin. Yeah, I think that's the answer. Okay. Cool. Learning things. This is... I know this seems like the boring part of things, but trust me, we need to know these things when diving in head first. So... Alright, let's make a move. We're going to go here to Heejin's area. Nice. No battles took place. Now, also, if you guys are watching, if somebody could just let me know the uh, if the screen is being cut off in certain areas, just because on my TV right now, due to my capture card that I'm using currently, it is messing with the ratio of the screen a little bit. So I see it one way, but you guys might be seeing another. So if it does look like it needs adjusting, just let me know. Let's see. How do I... Domestics... Hey, look at this new little thing you got going there. So we got a benevolence meter, we got a commanding leader, we got a bravery leader, ingenuity, eloquence, and of course evil. Alright. Build your character's attitude while playing. I like this. Man, oh man, does that benevolence meter love to climb off of nothing. That's also interesting. I just now realized I start level 10. Huh. Why would that be the... Interesting. Success rate is 64%. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and try. At 64%, we got a better chance than half. So not by much, but let's see. Empire's 8, I success off of less. So let's see what happens. Hey, without fail. Some things are just meant to be, people. Some things are just meant to be. One of Zhang Liao's better outfits, by the way. That is one thing I will praise 9 for. A lot of the outfits in this game are some of people's best. That is one thing for the series as a whole. I have a lot of negative criticisms for the game that people throw around. I know I have my own negative criticisms of 9 as a whole series, but a lot of it isn't so much as it's negative just to be negative. It's just this could be executed better. If they try to do this, it would work out better. But as far as like the actual pacing of 9 itself, I feel like 9 would have been better put together as a Dynasty Warriors online game or as an Empires game as it was. But as a base Dynasty Warriors game, the way it was put together as a base, nah, just conceptually wise anyway. Or maybe the mode for like the extra mode in the game should have been what Dynasty Warriors 9 actually was. And then just, like I have a video that I'm thinking about doing to kind of explain my thoughts on that. And maybe I'll have my wording better for what I want to say, but if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. I'm all about sharing the opinions. So let's see. The role of generals and officers. So generals and officers participate in invasion battles in accordance with the ruler's policies. While they lack the power to undertake the task of unifying the land on their own, they can get promoted to a position of greater influence by gaining merit. Grow your army by recommending unaffiliated officers on a stroll. Raising companionship via interacting will improve your odds of successful recommending them. As your allies grow in number, your army strength will increase. Actively accomplishing political objectives increases merit and affects how you level up. So let's see. We got scouting. We got... Oh, Zhu Jun's there. Hey! It's just meant to be. That's my buddy right there for my story. Okay. Procuring rations, obviously, is always a good thing. We're part of the army, so we're never going to pillage. At least in my mind, you should never pillage if you're part of the army that's supposed to be protecting the people. But it's not to say it never did happen in history. Mighty officer. Yes, yes. And I get my first... Hey, look at that. I get my first tactic. And it's a rare. Flame attack. Moderate effect. Cool. Is it weird that I'm hung up that Cao Hong is still yet to become a character in this game series? Am I the only one who thinks that way? Hey, it's the doggo! Return of the doggo skit! Yay! We saved the doggo again. It's been years. I know that's a bit much. I'm sorry, guys. But we saved the dog. We did it. We did it! Yeah. No? Okay. Time to go for a stroll around town. Yes, yes. Strolling gives you the opportunity to interact with allies and unaffiliated officers in towns. Each command requires action power. Action power refreshes each month. Playing your actions carefully, keeping in mind that how much you can be done each month is limited. Keeping in mind that how much can be done each month is limited. Nope, still doesn't sound like proper grammar even when I slow it down. Okay. Oh, so this is the stroll. Oh, here I thought I was actually gonna... Oh. So here's Cao Cao. Yes, yes. And there's Zhu Huan. Cool. Sima Hui. Alright. Talk, fast travel, hideaway. Icon settings, and then finish stroll. Okay. So, someone wishes to talk to you. Recommended unaffiliated officers to grow your ranks and interact with. So how do you know when somebody wants to talk to you, though? And then the other issue I have here. So the exclamation point, that must be Sima Hui who wants to speak with me then. Okay. And here I was thinking I would actually be able to travel around, like free roam a little bit. That's interesting. Neat. You actually get to pick the options of the things that you talk about. I kind of like that. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. I guess just because it's something different. And it's not different in a bad way. And actually just being able to drive the conversation, maybe, that's not a bad thing, right? Because it does further character development in a more interesting way. I actually like that idea. Hmm. Accompanying stroll. Huh. You can ask an allied officer to accompany you on a stroll, slay a certain number of bandits or beasts while accompanied to receive a gift from the accompanying officer. Note, you have a companionship level of at least C to do this. Ah, so that's what it is that number at the top that I haven't noticed until just now. I'm freaking blind. So since we can't do that, let's talk. It's not good to push yourself too hard. Even the smartest of us need a break once in a while. I was hoping to get a little bit more out of that, to be honest. Well, we're going to end our stroll here. Oh, that's right. You get a certain amount each month, and each month changes on a turn. I'm forgetting. This is Empires. Wait. Let's wait. Let's abuse this. Sharpen my knowledge, eh? Oh, hey, boss. No, all the walking for me, and you will tell me nothing different. Thank you very much, sir. And here's the free roam that we were looking for, people. This is it. Oh, that's beautiful. What is that marker, though? So, wait, everybody's just kind of gathered here. This is neat. Okay. So there's Cao Cao. Okay. Ding Yuan. Zhang Wen. Zhang Liao. Hey, looking sharp. Look at that man. Look at that man right there. Sharpest man in the room right there. Zhang Liao. Let's go. And there's Zhu Jun. But what is this marker over here, though? That's what I want to know. Hey, pull out my weapon and let's fight. Yes. Okay, we still got the bounce for the walls. Alright. Neat. Do we still have the grappling hooks? I can't remember if they said they were taking those out or not. Oh, we still got them. Cool. So, I can still abuse everything that I was doing in 9 base game. gravy. Can't wait to get the multiple jumps in the air. Oh, we already have them. Never mind. This game is already made some bad decisions favoring me. Okay, so what is this? Recruit. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. Okay. I kind of like... Oh, Sao Hong. Sao Ang, Sao Jing. Yes, Sao Hong. Sao Ren. Wait, why is it Xiahou Yuan? Okay. Oh, snaps. We got Calren. We got Sauron. We did it. We got the big tank boy. Let's go. And everyone shall know our names, as we will be the defensive trio. Now, if I can just find out where Sao Hong is. Okay. I got one action left, guys. Okay, dodge roll's still there. So, I just realized there's no more stamina gauge. I have not been paying attention to that at all. Not even in the demo. But that's a hit or miss thing, I guess, truthfully. Stamina gauge in games in general. So, take it or leave it in your Dynasty Warriors games. Again, if this was an online game, like an MMO, I probably wouldn't mind it too much. But since it's, Dynasty Warriors and not an MMO, I am tempted to say not having a stamina gauge is not the worst thing in the world. Infinite sprinting. Infinite jumps. Okay, they did make some rules. Okay, I can't be as busted as I used to be. That's fair. Not gonna give me everything, guys. Boss, I'm gonna need you to woohoo a little bit harder than that. So for those of you guys not familiar with what's going on here, in the chats right now is Boss Ross from shooting at me with comments from his J Ross photography account. I don't know why he decided to use that one, but yeah, I think he's trying to purposely get on my nerves. Somehow I'm okay with this. Fine. Let's try the hideaway thing then. We'll use that as our last thing. Oh. So when I come back and stroll, those other two might be there. Okay. That makes better sense now that I understand what's happening. Okay. And this is exactly like what I thought it would be. Oh. Of course this is exactly what they were going to do. Yes, just edit your character on the fly by coming here. I like it. It's not the worst idea in the world. Arrange my furnitures. I'm going to wait to come back and do that. I don't think I want to do that on stream. So, let's finish the stroll. All right, recruitment, procure rations. Scout an officer from another kingdom. Boss Frost, I don't know what you're saying yes to. Oh man. And we've entered a 12 months alliance with Yuan Shao. Congratulations, we are now in an alliance with the Fancy Men. Recruitment. And possibly get Zhang Liao. Interesting, interesting. So, if I take a stroll this time around, will my boys be there? Okay. The more I'm starting to maneuver this, the more I'm starting to realize it really is just Dynasty Warriors 9 with a different skin on it, ever so slightly. They're maneuvering things in a certain way where it is and isn't. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll figure it out together. We'll figure it out together, guys. Damn! He refused me. Alright. It's okay. It's alright. They both turned me down. I don't feel like I'm a jilted lover, but yes, the chats are delayed because everything's on a weird 11-second delay. So you just have to keep that in mind. It also doesn't help that I am bouncing my eyes between both screens, so that's a whole nother thing too. There we go. Let's get that friendship into the D ranks. Maybe then I can actually get them to say yes next time. Because all you gotta do is say yes. Alright, let's put an end to that stroll. Nah, forget scouting. Oh, buy arrows and gems. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need gems. If this is still following Dynasty Warriors 9 logic, I'm gonna need gems to make my weapons. So that being said, Day. See my lane. Aww. I can always call him back though. That's fine. So for now, let's focus on procuring these rations. We'll raise some funds too while we're at it. No Paragon. That's interesting to know. Just to know that the more stuff that you do, the different level of titles that you get. When you get the titles, the strategies you get up as well. That's what turn are we in? I'm surprised the Yellow Turban Rebellion hasn't activated yet. Huh. Like, I really just started thinking about it. It hasn't activated yet. That's weird. Well, we'll just keep moving. Hopefully a battle will spark up and then we can go straight into it. But perhaps I made a mistake by jumping into an army right away. I mean, it's too late now. We just have to make it work. Well, hey, we got a battle, guys. Total forces. Oh, we're going up against Gao Shin. Well, let's see how this first battle goes, guys. I don't know. During battle, okay, so this looks a little bit weird. During battle, ally and enemies alike can carry out maneuvers known as secret plans, ensuring that allies' secret plans succeed and prevent secret plans with the enemies getting upper hand in battle, gaining additional rewards upon reaching victory. Okay, and select battle plan, you can choose a secret plan proposed by an officer to follow in battle. Your companionship with the allied officer will dictate how often that proposed secret plans. Oh, how often they propose secret plans. I cannot speak right now. My tongue is flipped. As well as improve the bonuses received upon successfully executing the plan, interact, and otherwise raise your companionship with many allied officers so that they suggest many interesting strategies for you to try. Secure a path and call for aid from your allied kingdom. Victory will increase Companionship level with your allied kingdom successful effect. Your allied kingdom appears as reinforcements. Victory increases companion. Okay. Well, this was one of the things that I had a concern about with the way they were doing the system. I wasn't sure if reinforcements were still going to be a thing. So now reinforcements is put in as a battle strategy for the battle itself. So I'm okay with this. This is almost like going back to Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, actually, with that move. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. Legions on the field. Blue Boo. We got mostly Calvary. We've got like no in between here. Oh, here we go. Nope, still mostly Calvary. Yeah. And apparently they seem to be about the same, so it's not going to be that bad. So invasion camp, regular camp, and they got defense camp. And of course all the extra points that need to be taken down. Bronze artifact. Okay, so we're still just using the gem system from 9 base, just in a very, very awkward way. Okay, sure. Only got a longbow. And now that I finally, during the create system, taking a look at what was going on, I finally understand favorite weapon 1 and favorite weapon 2. So apparently any character who had their weapon switched out in this game essentially has favorite weapon 1, favorite weapon 2. So I'm assuming that if you come here and you change out your weapon to favorite weapon 1 or favorite weapon 2, it kind of differs which one you're doing. I am probably going to be okay with that. Let's see. This is Kai. Let's go dark. Let's use that Kyofu gem. Titles. That's interesting. So just getting all these is just more of a collect them all. Okay, so this goes back to like benevolent ruler and all that stuff. Okay, I can deal with that. Cool. Military unit settings. Oh. Wolf, tiger, bear, panda. That's interesting. Okay. So this is what's considered to be the secret plans, and I'm actually familiar with this from the demo. So these are all those. Okay. Gotcha. Belongings. Valor. I'm trying to remember which one this is now. Wait, was that not in the game initially? Valor? I don't remember Valor, guys. Was Valor the Void gem initially? I actually don't remember this one. Just a reminder, if you don't remember what the actual thing is, there it is, people. Infantry beats Calvary, Calvary beats Archers, and Archers beat Infantry. So there's your rock, paper, scissors. Hey, it's Zuron. What it do, buddy? What it do? Not gonna lie to you guys, Zuron with a bow staff actually wasn't the worst decision in the world. Considering in reality, in actual history, he did use a spear, even though he was still praised for his archery. Him having a spear as a backup weapon would have been great, but if you can't give him a spear, give him a bow staff. Absolutely. And then get SourceU off of the bow staff and give SourceU back a sword. Success conditions. Gotcha. Hey. Alright, so we caught that one up. Okay, now this is better than the demo. Notice that the enemy is actually spread out and actually doing the right thing instead of just charging me down. That's how it should be. Zesty. See, this is what was missing. The allowance to actually think about where everything is on the battlefield, as opposed to you going, "Oh my God, I'm being chased down." This is much better. So much better. Jeez. Why couldn't your demo be like this? Cut him off at the kneecaps. There we go. Oh, is that the base I need to be taking? I got 2 minutes to do it. Let's see. Oh, that's something else I didn't realize. So, in these siege-style battles, there's no... So remember in all the other Empires games how technically the more of the land you took up in the battlefield, the more of an advantage you had on that side of the land? That doesn't seem to be a thing now. So that's a little sad. So you can't do crazy setups and trap enemies within your field to capture them and or like defeat them permanently and kill them right then and there in battle. Like, that's a little sad. Or at least in this style of battle. But we still haven't seen any other type of battle altercations yet. So who knows? Maybe we'll get to see it if they actually do the other battles. And there's our reinforcements. I love it. What do we get out of that? 3 units? 3 units. 3 whole allied units. I'm not used to it being 3. That's actually that's a good number to have. Prevent enemy secret plans. Okay, so they're trying to pop off. And this should take the base. Cool. Now to go stop this nonsense. See, this is a little bit more engaging. And I'm crossing paths with the enemy. Notice they didn't turn around and chase me down. Why wasn't the AI like this? Like, they're automatically like, we're engaging the reinforcements. Smart thing to do. And my ally forces, surprisingly, have been holding themselves together. People haven't just been dying to lowly grunts for no reason. Like, where was all this representation of how smooth the game actually is in the demo? Yeah, that demo is a very terrible representation of what this is. Like, this is a much better representation of what the game feels like. Now, if I put this on hard mode and it's like the demo, then that's a whole different story. But we'll figure that out when we get there, right? And we're about to shut this whole plan down. Like, their whole entire plan has now been officially denied, people. This is it. And we got the classic Dynasty Warriors music playing in the background. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And with that, the enemy has now been officially denied their rights. Okay. So, we're fighting Gao Shin. Gao Shin is infantry. He's the only infantry troop on this field, I think. And it looks like it's supposed to be giving him more protection against my attacks. But I'm not sure that it is. So we need to find somebody else to kill real quick. Just to test this theory out. So there is an archer unit on the field. Surprise, surprise. Let's see how this plays out. Huh. He actually had less life than Gao Shin did. Is Gao Shin the leader of the battle? I actually ran through that guy, though. So, okay. Let's get this catapult. Oh, we captured somebody. Well then. That's good stuff. So, also, something else I've been noticing ever so slightly. It's not doing what it did in the demo, where it was actually like the quality of the game was degrading just to keep up with the speeds. Like, it's actually holding together pretty well. So that's good news. That was something that I was really fearful for. So I'm glad that's not a thing here. Okay, here's another Calvary unit. Calvary versus Calvary. Let's see this. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Whoa, you almost one-shotted me. Oh, that was a moose attack. Oh, Liu Hua. Oh, dear Liu Hua. I have to end you now. I couldn't remember which one restores my life. I just went through them all. Okay, let's see. Another archer. So this isn't going to count for nothing. And Liu Hua got captured. Okay. So we still do have the option to capture people if the troop morale is low. So that's good to know. So that should mean that when we get to like the main siege part, none of these people should just be randomly showing up at the end. That's also good news. That was another fear that I had, that you go through all this stuff in the battle, and then you still have to deal with everybody for no reason, even though you just wiped out the entire force. Like, that's nonsense. Like, why would that ever be a thing? Hey. Okay. As much as I like this weapon style, I do hate that part in the moose attack. It's still too feminine. So I probably will end up switching his weapon out later. And I think I'm going to go for him what my second pick for him was going to be. So that should be fine. I think. Okay. So a lot of this is translating better in the actual game than what it did in the demo. That's putting a lot of my earlier fears to rest. And trust me, after that demo, I had a lot of them. But we're feeling better about these things now. Like loads better. Wait. Oh, did we not capture? I thought we captured. I rushed off too soon. Hold on. There's the capture. On to the next one. Now, this is the scenario I wanted to see in a demo that I could not see because of the way the demo ran. There is all of us, and there are 2 enemy units left on the field trying to struggle to keep this battle going. This is the scenario that I wanted to see. What happens when you wipe out an entire enemy force and just cage them in? Now we're going to actually get to witness this in real time, people. Oh, perfect timing. The Rams just broke through. And now we're at the end. Oh, right, he's in charge. That's right. So he just automatically ports in there. That's fine. I can deal with that. But this one guy? And nobody else came back. That's my favorite thing right now. Nobody else suddenly came back to life. That is... I know that sounds like a really weird thing to be happy about. But this right here, this makes me happy. Just to know that, oh, I don't have to worry about random people coming in out of nowhere. Because why should they be, right? Like, they're already dead. Or captured, or permanently, whatever. They're not here anymore. They're not going to be here. Hey, that's pretty cool right there. Cool. And the fact that the minute I did that, suddenly the capture points on the walls. I didn't even think about that, but I didn't even have to go and capture any of those individually. When we took the base, well, not the base, but when we took down the gates, it took down those bases, and we automatically got them and got an advantage. That's a good thing to know. Hello. I am here to murder you all. Like, this is a lot of what I desired it to be right now. Like, I'm getting a lot of the things that I was like would be a vast improvement to Dynasty Warriors 9 in this format. And we're seeing that it is a thing. Like, it's... Okay, when Koei actually does go out of their way to try something different, it's not always a bad thing. But I know just this alone, this smaller map size, instead of having to travel all over China from one spot to another to compete in the battle, like all this, like condensing it into a smaller map to make it feel more engaging. Believe it or not, it is better this way. Like, you don't lose interest nearly as much in what you're doing. Like, truth be told, I hadn't played as much Dynasty Warriors 9 as I probably should have. I had not completely grind out all the characters because I found it hard to do that, because all I'm doing at the end of the day is just I'm running around the map trying to go from one place to the other. And then I'm trying to avoid getting involved in the bigger part of the battle to take care of all the other objectives to make sure that the battle goes down the way I want it to. But I have to travel from one end of China to the other to do any of it. And it's a little ridiculous that it's done that way. So I'm just like, Again, this would be better if it was like an extra mode thing, or if it was literally an MMO, or even if it would have been in the form of Empires. And now we're seeing it in the form of Empires. You make the map smaller, and suddenly, oh goodness, this is great. It's 20 times better. And you see the siege, like, I still think maybe possibly the siege thing was done a little bit better in base Empire, not Empires, but base Dynasty Warriors 9. But even in this Empires format, this whole siege idea isn't bad. But if this is what every battle is going to be, and we're not going to get like the big battles, this is going to get a little bit bad, because the idea of actually like taking people's actual bases over and stuff and having like a full-fledged firefight is so much more interesting than we just want to protect the castle gates. Hey, all according to plan, exactly. Completion time is a B. It's my first battle. Get off my nuts. Benevolence. Why did benevolence go up? I thought bravery and other things would have went up, commanding even, but benevolence? Huh. Of course. The guy who does a majority of the work is the guy who literally gets the least amount of merits. You guys suck. I'll take that, though. Hello, new secret plan. Crystallize. Ice attack, moderate effect. Restore your own health. Effect is low. So we captures Yuhei. He got recruited. Liu Hua. He got recruited. Han Zhong. He got recruited. Yan Jing got recruited. Gong Du got recruited. Zhao Hong got recruited. So he recruited all 6 of them. Neat. And now we've taken back Puyang. Congratulations, gang. Now the only thing I need to do is scout an officer from the enemy, and I will complete all the objectives. Interesting. Neat. Huh. Okay, it just looked weird. Okay, never mind. Had to check something there. I thought something was happening stream-wise, and I guess maybe it just looked weird because I'm looking at like 3, 4 different monitors and my eyes have to readjust to multiple different sizes every 5 seconds. But so far, I am actually enjoying the game. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I actually would, considering what happened with the demo. I'm glad that the demo was a very poor representation of what this game is. Although at the same time, that's still a very great issue because your demo should be giving you a small taste of what the game's going to be, but in a good way, never in a bad way. So I'm still kind of wanting to maybe have a conversation with somebody over at Koei about that, but what are you going to do, right? I mean, I don't understand how they do that, though. Like, the 8 demo was like the perfect representation of what you were going to get, in my opinion. I wonder why they couldn't have just done it like that. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. Ah. Alright, let's go to store. Let's go buy some things. Fire arrows or poison arrows? Decisions. We shall buy both. And now I have one of each. Okay. Now then. Whoa. Who's there? That's interesting. One of my created characters showing up, but for some reason she's being represented with one of the generic sprite heads. That's intriguing. I guess I was thinking a little too far ahead of myself, thinking that I'd actually get like the created characters differentiating from the actual generic officers. Can't get everything you want. Damn you, Sao Hong. Why can't we be friends, my friend? Why can't we be friends? Well, can't blame a guy for trying. Okay. I've also got to get some new headphones. If anybody can recommend some good headphones for when I'm streaming, that would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, I'm just going to probably look to buy another pair of Bringingers because those worked pretty well with the old SourceU camera when we were doing interviews. So, I don't know. I might go that route. But if anybody has any recommendations, I am willing to take recommendations all day, every day. Yeah, get that bravery rank up. What's up, Zhang Liao? Okay. Huh. All right. Hey, there's our buddy. There's our friend. Ugh. That turning animation is almost kind of creepy. Anybody else creeped out by that? Alright, that gets us in the D rank with her. Nailed it. And can I actually beat up the peasants? I mean, if I can, I'll make it a thing. And also, awesome personified. Thank you very much for joining. Oh snaps! If it ain't the homeboy and the Jake, yeah. There's a lot of creepy animations that I'm seeing. I don't know if maybe it's like the game's frame rates or if that's literally how they programmed it, but I'm a little weirded for some of it. But I got a big old axe. Although said axe might need to be exchanged for a shovel since Jank is here because somebody's going to need to shovel all the salt out of the chat when he's done. Actually, wait. Let's do this. Where is... Ahaha. No. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. Can I mark the area? I just want to know if I can still hunt down animals. Wait, why am I just running? Ooh. Yes. Bandits. Let's go. Oh. There we go. How'd I miss that? Oh, whatever. Just give me all the free money. We'll take the money. Oh, it's only 2 gold thing right now. Yeah. Can't wait until I can buy things to extend the amount of gold dropping. Although, even though it is only like 2 gold, it is a shitload of 2 gold dropping per person, so fuck it. Let's go. Oh, this really is like Dynasty Warriors 9 right now. They just keep respawning in this spot. See, this is something that I wanted right here. This is beautiful. To make sure that I can still free roam and do stupid stuff like this is beautiful. And I'm pretty sure if I was playing as like a vagrant or something and doing something like this, I would get some sort of reputation points for it. So this is actually kind of cool. I'm glad this is the thing. This is fun. Yay. Go, go! Oh, that reminds me. Jank, if you're still in the chats, we were talking about your what is it? Your Denon earlier. I just have one question about that thing, and that is because I remember that was the one with the built-in with the whole thing where you could slide a hard drive in there and all that. I can't remember if you told me or not what the max capacity hard drive that you can put in the thing was, though. I don't remember if we had that conversation or not. We probably did, and I just don't remember it. But I just figured I'd ask. Now, here's the question. Do you still collect animal pelts? And if so, what do they do in this game? Since you're not really crafting all the items and stuff like you would before, I'm just curious to see. Or is it all just a test to being gold at this point? What are we up to? 227? Let's get up to an even 250 and then we'll 255. Good enough. Wait, I see a bear's emblem? Or is that a tiger? Oh, it's a tiger. I just like that all the animals are here so far. Yeah, I definitely just killed a bunch of wolves and I'm definitely just getting gold. So I don't think you actually collect the pelts of the animals anymore. And I got wrecked and it just bounced me away. I guess that's the end of my walk then? Still possible to be one-shotted by a tiger. Good to know. Alright, let's end the stroll. And then I guess let's see if we can get one more battle in, guys, at the very least. I'm trying to see if I can get battles to generate more so, but I guess when you're not the ruler in this game, they tend to do battles less. Like when I was playing Dynasty Warriors 8 for like the first time in a long time a couple months ago, like I'd forgotten how often battles pop up left and right in that game. It's kind of ridiculous. This game, it's very. It's almost very much like if you've ever played any of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games. There's very much a pacing to everything. It's definitely going to make you pace yourself, and you're not going to speed into a fight ever. You're not going to be getting attacked constantly back and forth on every turn either. Like, you're going to have like a year where you're doing absolutely nothing, and then a year where you're going to maybe have like 2 or 3 fights, but that's about it at most. I'm kind of getting that vibe from this game. Now let's see if I can find her brother. Procure the rations. Okay, we've done everything. The only thing we gotta do now is invade Gongzhong. Or Guangzhong, I'm sorry. Uh, we're in March. Oh, he just got appointed magistrate. I like the outfit that the Imperial envoy was wearing just now. That actually looked kind of cool. Wait, let's see who's here first. Do 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 do. We'll just go this time to further some friendships. That's what we'll do. But first, before we even do that, let's check. Any new items for purchase? No. Oh, there's a void gem. Oh, the strong bow gem. Ogre Forge imbues with the power of all elements. Interesting. Alright, so I guess let's... Is that an enemy officer wanting to talk to me? That's interesting. Yang Ren. Tao Qian's forces. I mean, technically speaking, he's not wrong. I did get done real dirty in that battle for my merits. But we're going to stick this out for now. We got friends here. So here's what I want to know, right? Like, if, because like I said, I'm just going to try to force the game to give us one more battle. And then I might just call the stream after that, because I wasn't expecting for the game to play this way. So my question is, if we do this stream again, say like next Friday, right? Would you guys prefer that we pick up from this file, or should we start over? And instead of joining a force, we just make our own force to have a little more fun and get into more issues and troubles on the battlefield. I personally feel like that might be the way to go. But just kind of going in here and playing under somebody just to see how it feels is usually always like my go-to thing when I first started Empire's Thing. So, Empire's Thing. I can't even say the word game. That's how flipped off my tongue is. But yeah, if you guys would rather me start over come next week, let me know in the comments. Like, you can either put it in the live chat, or you guys can leave it in the comment of this video when it goes, when it goes live after post. Just let me know. But I'm thinking that might be the way to do it, just because a lot of this video is just me having to go through menus, which is, I mean, it's not bad if you're like just seeing the game for the first time, I guess. But let's be real. We all want to see the real nitty gritty. Oh, I went the wrong way. She's probably over here. Okay, so they do still have that. But they don't have the gauge anymore, so the horse doesn't get exhausted anymore then. Okay. Take that as you will. Alright, so June's here, but where is... Oh, she's not here. She's over... That's interesting. So you can just literally go anywhere then. I just thought it was within like the small sphere of where... Okay. I'm becoming more and more intrigued. Why does that turn and pivot creep me out so much? And thank you, Awesome Personified, for making that statement. So I think that's what we're going to do then. We're going to make our own force come to next live stream for sure. So next week, Friday, we'll stream this again. We'll definitely make our own force to get the better view of all this. But for what we're getting right now, though, I am seeing a lot of things that I was kind of curious about and questions that I had and concerns that I really had all kind of taken care of tonight. So this is by far not a terrible stream, in my opinion, because there's a lot of good things here that we've all learned together, I think. So if you guys haven't picked the game up yet, be sure to do so. Just know that if you're going to pick it up from GameStop, there is no pre-order bonuses. There are no deluxe editions of the game. For some reason, Koei decided the only way you were getting any good content out of a purchase is if you pay for it digitally. So, again, this copy of the game, this digital deluxe version, was after tax $116. I don't know if that's worth it to everyone. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to me yet. Part of me is starting to feel like, yeah, I should have just went and bought the disc. I didn't really get that many things out of it, but At the same time, I'm thinking maybe it'll, when DLC starts popping out for the game, because let's be real, there will be DLC popping out for the game. Maybe then it'll be worth it. This is the waypoint. Let me click the waypoint. Let me click the waypoint. You're so mean to me. Let's see, where are we? Oh, is there... Oh, I hadn't even thought of things like that. Huh. Oh, specifically a bear? Oh. Guys, we're about to go fight a bear and get wrecked. And I'm also just now realizing that Jank has not responded, so he's probably no longer in the chat right now. Either that or he's walked away from his computer as per usual. Jank, if you are still around though, let me know about the Denon. About the... What did I ask you for again just now? Right. The max amount of space of a hard drive that can go into it. Like, can you put a terabyte? Is it less than a terabyte? Is it 2 terabytes? Just let me know. I know we probably had the conversation when you first bought the thing, but I don't remember now. So, what the initial answer to that was. Hey. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to change his weapon, though, come next stream. He'll be using Lee Deanne's weapon. Oh, man. Did you guys hear this music playing for the bear? Apparently the bear's a boss. I mean, I'm not going to question it. That bear looks like he'll kill you in one shot. Oh, man. Oh, man. This bear's gonna kill me, guys. Oh, I can't use my... Well... If we're going down swinging. We did it. We defeated the boss bear. Rejoice, for we have done the impossible. We killed Yogi. And now, Boo Boo will be free of his solitude. Servitude is what I meant to say, I swear. Really shouldn't be doing these streams without at least having a drink of water. I'll do that in a minute, though. And we're just going to kill these guys real quick just so I can make up some gold before I leave and go back into the main map. Let's see. Hey, Awesome Personified. Question for you, buddy. Do you think one more battle is the best place to stop for the night, or do you think I should try to push for 2 more? Just your honest opinion. Oh, we broke 100. Alright, cool. Oh, you can get rations off of them. Ah. So, killing humans gets you gold. Killing animals will get you rations. At first I thought, or maybe it's a mixed bag. It just kind of depends. Further testing of that will need to be done. But not today. Today, we celebrate our victory! For we killed the boss bear. And let it be known across the land that the boss bear was no match for us. Yes, Yogi Bear has now been defeated. Zhang Liao's training regimen has begun. Is this the month? Are we now going in? Yes, we are. Cao Ren, Zhao Dun, Jing Liao. Yeah, there we go. That's more of what you would have been seeing. We're going to play my Reinforcements trap card. Because it's the only one we got. Seifeng. Where is it? Rising Clouds. I will admit that I was unsure if I was going to like this weapon when he first put it in the game. I've come to love the gimmick and the fighting style of this weapon. I hope they continue to put this weapon in the games. I can actually say that for all the DLC weapons in this game, actually, that aren't correcting weapons. So new DLC weapons, like the actual new ones like the Rising Cloud, the Flame Vulgars, the... what was the other thing that I was thinking of? Oh, actually, Zenji's flute in this game, because the fact that they added a mace inside of the flute to make the flute a legit weapon, that was chef's kiss. I actually like that idea. I don't know why I like that idea so much, but I like that idea very, very much. But yeah, I tend to like a lot of these weapons. Oh! Tooth and Nail. Can't forget Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail definitely needs to be a weapon that stays in the game as well, in my opinion. I hope a lot of these weapons do carry over to the next set of games. I probably will... I had a list that I was making of weapons and characters that should get the weapons. Initially, I posted this on a Facebook group that I'm a part of, but I'm thinking maybe I will actually do a video around that discussion topic, just to get everybody talking and see where everybody's mindset on that sort of thing is, to see if everybody feels the same way or if we all have different opinions on that. So, we'll see though. We'll see. Probably take me a little bit of time to do videos like that. I'll probably have to break it up in parts for each force is probably what I'll do. And if that works out, then I might actually do my How Would I Fix Dynasty Warriors 9 video as well. Because, Dynasty Warriors 9 has a lot of interesting stuff in it. It's just a lot of things don't mesh well or has poor execution. Like, for instance, I actually don't mind the state combo system, but I still feel like it's got the same issue of execution that Dynasty Warriors 6 Rimbu system have. And I love the Rimbu system. Empires technically fixed the Rimbu system to a point, but ultimately, like, there was still an issue there. So I think I have how I would fix video for at least 9 in the state combo system. They might be separate videos, truthfully, because I think the state combo system can be separate from 9 in the game. Because honestly, the state combo system to me isn't that bad. What's bad about it is what it created, and that was what I'd like to say was a little bit of laziness. In not having to make that many individual moves. Like, if we were going to go that route, you could have just stuck to, like, Dynasty Warriors, like, old school remedy of these people all use the same weapon, so it'll have the same base movement, but at least give them different charge attacks. Like, you could have stuck to that idea and it would have been better. But you went full lazed out and was like, nope, the only one thing that's going to be different is maybe one movement and, everybody having a different EX attack. That's about it. So I'll be making some videos based on that stuff at some point, but we'll see how it goes. And if the community agrees to anything else that you guys would like me to do, then I am, like, for, like, piecing ideas and stuff together, I am always willing to talk my head off about this stuff. And also, if there's any other Koei-based games that you guys want to see me play too, let me know. I will play them. But outside of Koei games, I am basically prepping to do some stuff with Risk of Rain soon. If there are any Risk of Rain fans out there watching right now, I am planning to do some stuff based on Risk of Rain mod creation stuff. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be getting ready to go into recordings for that stuff probably this week coming up. I know this is like President's Day and all that stuff, and I've got a lot of other nonsense going on in the background because real life gets in the way of everything that I try to do with YouTube every once in a while. But lately, because I'm just finally getting back to life due to my past 8 months, I guess it was, of me being bedridden and all that stuff, the channel is going to really see a huge improvement in care and content as best as I can be about it anyway. So what that means is, for me, lots of recording and lots of my free time being spent editing. So my wife's going to hate my guts for a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it if I can actually create something that you guys enjoy. And that just might get me out of the doghouse. So I'm counting on you guys to help me out with feedback. Because if it sucks and I'm not spending time with her, I have no leg to stand on. She's just going to knock me out. Cold, like frying pan to the back of the head sort of scenario, most likely. I'm joking, just so you know. My wife's actually a sweetheart. I don't know why she married me. But this is an interesting setup. I'm actually dealing with bandits right now as part of an enemy ploy. This is really making me want to see more of the battle plans that could come out of this now, because this is a whole different bag of worms. I almost kind of want to let it set up. Oh, it's a rebellion thing. Oh, I remember that old strategy thing. Instead of getting your own regular reinforcements from like your actual troops, you would cause a rebellion, and the peasants would become your reinforcements. That's actually kind of cool. It's like they went back in the well of things they've done in the past in old games and brought them back in a weird way. I failed mine though. Oh no. I was so busy trying to quell the rebellion. This is good though. This is what I like though. Making me split my hairs to actually think about what I'm doing. What are you willing to sacrifice? I'm willing to sacrifice reinforcements if I can stop a rebellion. Show Kane. You don't look so good, homie. I love this fighting style. And the fact that he kicks his his staff at you like that is just so lovely. It's disrespectful, but it's so lovely. I love it. Actually, that's an interesting thought. That means there's new EX attacks in the game for certain people now because their weapons changed. That's going to be interesting to see. Ooh, my whole back. Somebody went to the school of professional back taking. Hey. Wait, Lee Deanne, where are you running off to? Oh, that's Lee Damu. Sorry. Come here. Come here. Just get pancaked by a flat blade like that. Just, ugh. It's so disgusting. I love it. The disrespect is amazing. Oh, did we already break through to the other side? So we have. Oh, that's funny. So it automatically takes the troop numbers down to 0 to bring all the whatever troops are still alive back into the battle at the end. That's interesting. Okay, that's something else that you didn't get to see in the demo. This is exactly what I mean. The demo is not a very well-made representation of what happens in this game. But it's fine though, because of that demo, we're now all getting to see what this game actually amounts to. So it's just, so I guess this goes into a conversation that me and Jank had once upon a time about games and marketing and when a game is released and when it shouldn't be released. Like we had a huge conversation about this. And unfortunately, in this day and age, because game companies don't exactly really market their games anymore, technically speaking, like they kind of just depend on YouTube for everything now and just putting videos out like that. But, you know, like not everybody is on YouTube. Like, sure, the most of us are going to be on there because we're hardcore and we all know that, like, oh, this is where we are. This is where we're going to find our sneaky little tidbits here and there on the internet. So we follow everything. But, like, there's still people who, you know, they look for stuff to happen on TV. So, like, if they started actually making, like, proper, like, commercial style videos again, kind of like what Japan does. Like, if they still did stuff like that for games here in America, like, I think a lot of things would change. But I don't think we'll get that. because there's just things have changed so much now. It's just a weird thing. But I'm rambling. We got our second battle window, so that's good. And with that, we're not going to save this. We are going to let this be the last battle. We are going to live stream again next Friday. I think I'll actually set the schedule for that. We will, same time, same place, next Friday, to do this again. And we'll start over, as I said, and we'll actually start over with our forces being a vagrant force, and we'll start from the ground up, and we'll see if the game plays differently, if we can dictate a different pace and flow to the game than what we're getting right now, because there just seems to be a lot of lack in movement in the game right now. Like, we're getting like maybe one battle every 6 months right now, and again, that very much makes it feel like Romance of the Three Kingdoms games, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But for somebody who may want to speed up the process, yay, we got to see Zhang Zhao get executed, although we didn't get to really see him get executed. Aw, for a second I thought we were going to get Zhou King executed too. And then we got Guan Hai. For free. Did we just like get his entire army, everybody that was left over too? 25? Jeez, yeah. Look at that. Referencing old games. Once again. Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. I love it. I love it. When you can make good callbacks and you take some things from older games and bring them back in a good way, that's a good faith sign right there. I like references to old stuff. I like it when people remember what came before. But I'm also weird. But with that, we'll stop it here. Thanks again, everybody who's joined me in the chats. Shout out to Boss Ross, who's always lurking because Big Brother is always watching. Shout out to Jank for stopping by. Miss you, buddy. Shout out to Awesome Personified for joining us in the stream and giving out his opinion and also giving us the idea of, and we made general at the end of this. I want to see if there's a coronation for this sort of thing or if it's just you become this. The end. Appointed as general. Is there a coronation? Nope, no coronation. Okay, too bad. So, back to what I was saying. Thank all of you guys for joining. For those of you who did not comment but you are still watching, thank you for watching. If you like what you see here, please subscribe. If there's any other content that you would like to see me do, like as far as gameplay is concerned, if there's something you want to see me play, if there are other Koei games in particular you want to see me play, or maybe you want to see me play some fighting games with some people. Trust me, I got some people on speed dial. We ready for that to go back in the form again. If you guys want me to play a game where maybe we can all play together and I open up a lobby, unto you to join me in my wild escapades. Whatever it may be. Drop that information in the comment section below, please. I do read the comments to every video. Sadly, we barely ever get them. But if you guys drop in a hit, I will read. I will take into advisement what can work and what can't work, because there are some things that just can't work right now, but maybe in the future it will. And I will do my best to cater to you guys. So just don't forget to like, share, subscribe this with everybody you know. Come back next Friday. We will do this again. We will be starting over, though, and we will be playing from the ground up. That being said, I've been Sergio. Thanks for stopping